So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And
can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 13.
So, a breakthrough already. Timber. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Diogo Dalot. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? Rice. It's run loose, who's going to get there? No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Trossard. And it's Dalot. Manchester United finding their passes. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Martinez. Casemiro. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Saka. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And now the breakaway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Real chance! In for the pieces! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That pass has been well intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Ahmad. He's having a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Shot could be on. Chance! Nicely spread. Saka. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. That's Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. The ball has bounced loose now. Out towards the flank. Nicely shaped ball. Ah, he's big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bruno Fernandes! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Back into the middle. That has been cut short. Shaw. And he cuts out the supply. 5 minutes till the break. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Ahmad. He's shifting through. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber. Couldn't squeeze it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Diallo gets into some space. He's cut it out. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And please welcome
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second period then underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And there's Greengrass. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Casemiro. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's hit the upright. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. That's an imaginative pass. Saliba makes the interception. Rice could move up a gear here. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 56
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Knocks it out wide.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it has a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Crossed into the box. So, Jim, is that the manager? He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their third corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? Diallo picks it up out wide. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Casemiro. Gabriel. Incapuyi. Incapie powering forward here. Bruno Fernandes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, easy pickings there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one. Shot, surely! Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread. Diallo providing an outlet on that flank. Bruno Fernandes. Ødegaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ahmad chooses to go cross-field. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now that's well seen too. Pinches it off him. Incapie is in a... goes for a shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what has happened here? Saliba. Timber. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a promising position. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he was quick to react.
They're avoid...
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 19.
That is a brilliant interception.
Number 10.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post, and another try! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Casemiro, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had it taken off him. Matheus Cunha. He's in plenty of space here. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha's cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Šeško! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And now they can spring out of defence. He has a look up. Havertz. Matheus Cunha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ambitious ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, super ball! Half-time, extra time.
With the owner of a blue card.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. Tries a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Bruno Fernandes. This ended up in no man's land. And it's Eze. He's going for goal! Oh, should have put that away. Can he get on the end of this? Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he spark a counter here? He could be in here. Shaw. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. Saka receives it in a good position here. Lisandro Martinez getting this one clear. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shaw. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's having a go! Terrific effort, but that's it. The end of 2 hours action.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it. Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Saka is the second man to step up for his team.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
This then to level matters.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
The third man in the queue.
Brilliantly done, never took his eye off the keeper either.
So this one to restore parity. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
And he's missed it.
Oh, the pressure was immense for him to win it with that one, but his nerves have got the better of him and he's missed it.
No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times. But when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Local major stations.
And with that, it's time for me. Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's gone for goal! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he welcomes it in. And it's made its way to him. Saka! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, terrible. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target. Diogo Dalot. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Ødegaard. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player with a classic number.
And a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Casemiro. No goals as yet. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shaw in acres of space out wide. Oh, some tackle that. It's a pretty loose pass. Ahmad. Can he get it through? Great goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. Saka. That has been cut short. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot has it out wide and in space. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Menu, Diogo Dalot. Now Menu. Diogo Dalot is in a really good position out wide. Gabriel. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And he's managed... And the shot! They would have been quick to recover this. Now there's a fine ball. It's a loose... And the volley. No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Diallo looking to get on the end of this. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is a little undercooked. Now, this could be a chance. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And he's been shifted off it. Eze, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Caught offside that time. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Nicely aimed pass. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Gabriel gets a foot in here. Menu. Threads one in. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eze charging forward, the ball at his feet. Not the most convincing of passes. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Everyone, please
The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Knocks it into space. Taken back almost at once. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bruno Fernandes tries to pass it through. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shaw.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
The
Menu.
attendance for this match was
And it's Dallo.
72,306.
Now it's Ahmad. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Saka. And that's a throw-in. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Looking for the run. Nicely weighted ball. Pinches it off him. Gets a good foot in there. Real chance! Oh, what has happened here? Rice has a look and plays it forward. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Diogo Dallo. Martinez. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's managed to get rid. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out towards the flank. Menu. Passing nice and neat.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Casemiro. Arsenal are looking to break at pace.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great vision. And he's had it nicked away. Menu. Bruno Fernandes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eze. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. And they can counter here. Strokes it back. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro, spread it left. Here's Shaw. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Pings in across. Goes for the shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Diallo looking to run onto it. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in. Now it's Rice. Rice stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a sharp pass. Eze, Odegaard, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Gabriel can get it clear. But they've got it again. A probing pass. He's in space and looking for options.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Shaw wins the duel this time. Shaw tries to play it through. Shaw picks it up out wide. He's got tall. Extra time reaches half-time. 90 minutes provided no goals, and that still remains the case after 105. So 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? And the action has already restarted. 105 minutes of football, and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their third corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Gets into some space. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! In for the pieces! Oh, yes! It's there! And surely that has won the day! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
This looks promising. Tries a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bruno Fernandes picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped.
Volunteers for each
Takes me
block.
back.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is... So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull, so strap in. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count